Hello, it's Angel. I thought it had been a while since I showed you guys my garden and what's going on. So I thought I would take you on a little tour of the garden. So let's go. This here is the bed right under our window. I have some coxcombs growing in it. Lavender, thyme. There are a bunch of brassicas, and then this thing that a friend gave me, and it overwintered and is huge. There's some chives, and I've got some goji berries in the back. Over here, got some raspberries in buckets, blackberries in buckets, sorry. Some hibiscus, some more brassicas, some basil, strawberries, rosemary. Down in here, there is some toothache plant, which is really crazy. In this bed here, we have some cauliflower and broccoli and cabbage. So excited. This is my first time growing broccoli. And I've got some. I've got some mint down here. And then toothache plant. Yesterday I just planted a bunch of lemongrass here. Got some chards and kale. All of my spinach bolted, so none of that. Here's some compost waiting to be took to the garden. And then here is the tomatoes. They're getting there. They're starting to get up to the panels, the cattle panels. Some of them are even wrapped in the cattle panels. Got our, oops. We've got our archway. You can see it. On either side we have several different cucumber plants. And then the noodle beans down here on this first panel. Last year I had hibiscus, or not hibiscus, hyacinth bean, and have some volunteers starting here growing up. You can see the tomatoes are doing good. They went through a lot. Have a fig tree here growing. This row here is zinnias. I'm waiting for them to get big. They're right in front of the tomatoes. There's the arch over here on the other side of the arch. Have eggplants that are trying to survive the flea beetles. Got one eggplant right there. It's looking good. The cucumbers on the other side of the arch. And then have this bed here, which has some more brassicas. I'm just holding on, seeing how long they can grow and if I can get anything from them before they bolt. Back here in the back, Got some Roselle Red. It's a hibiscus. I've got these two big white hibiscus on either side. Rain barrel. Our mess of a bed that has a couple of little blueberry plants hid in here. That one's doing really good. These blueberries, not so much. It looks like a rabbit has ate the leaves as high as they can go. Another hibiscus here. Yesterday on Father's Day, we worked really hard as a family, got a lot done. All these peppers got planted out. And the crazy thing is we don't even have half of the peppers planted out yet. This showed up overnight. It was not here yesterday. Some kind of fungus. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to take a picture and send it to my mushroom people on Facebook, see if they know what's going on. Horseradish over here. I planted a couple of 4 o'clocks and the rabbit decapitated one. If you look, it's got some leaves growing back. There's the other 4 o'clock. It's doing all right. We have some strawberries up here, and Jay had planted some other stuff, and it's not looking too good. Got more peppers. Peppers. This is a new bed here. It wasn't in the last video of my garden. This is going to be melons and pumpkins. Those 3 mounds are 3 different plants with 3 seeds in each mound. Over here, have some cherry tomatoes, and planted some sunflowers and some pumpkins, I think. No, not pumpkins. Oh, some little melons. Have more peppers this way. See all those buckets there? Those will be filled with peppers. Here we have some squash plants. Those are kind of the squash plants that we were thinning that Jay didn't want to get rid of, so we put those in here. We have some Jack B. Littles and a small pumpkin mix planted around those cages. Here are beans. Bugs and bunnies have been having a good time munching on them, but I think we're gonna do all right. Here is the only bed of peppers that we have this year. They've been planted for a little while, so they're pretty established and looking good. But a lot of different peppers. This bed here we call the perennial bed. I believe that's rhubarb and asparagus. We have some strawberries in here that bunnies didn't get, and a random onion. Here are our squashes. This year we decided to do most of them in bags to try and outrun the squash bugs. This bed here was full of beans and radishes, and I pulled it all out and planted, or peas and radishes. Pulled it all out and planted some climbing beans and then some flowers. Have some sunflowers planted back there. Here is, let's see if we can see it better. My mugwort is huge. Planted that last year and it came back with a vengeance. Over here we have what we're trying to create is the onion bed. Lots of different onions. Learned that bunnies like fennel. All the fennel plants are gone. Here is the okra popping their little heads up. And then over here we have some climbing melons and squashes that we're going to put a trestle up here on the back side of this. And then we've got some mounds of some that'll grow up here. And then we've got tomatillia plant in here. Another tomatillia that is not looking too hot. We have some ground cherries, some nasturtium, ground cherries. Ooh, look at that. There is a ground cherry waiting to be ate, it looks like. And a lonely little nasturtium flower. I think the bunnies like those too. And that's about all I've got for you today. If you've seen the last video, you can tell how much work we've done, which I honestly think is a really good job considering we both work full time. But thank you for coming to the garden. Thank you guys for coming to the garden and checking out the garden. I hope to have a new video out soon. I'm gonna be gone for a few days, but I will come back and make some more videos for you. Love your guts. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.